What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. Just before we get into today's episode, guys, I've got something important to tell you guys. Today there will be only one upload, and I'm not quite sure how it's going to go from here on out for the rest of the thing. Basically, to give you guys, I guess, an understanding of what happened. Of course, I said it on the previous two videos on the channel yesterday, but today I'm actually going to be away all day. For anybody that doesn't know, my parents own a family-run business, and I'm having to go and cover for them over the Saturday and maybe over the entire weekend. I'm not quite sure just yet. So for now, it's only the Saturday. So tomorrow morning, obviously when you're watching this, it's Saturday, it's 4 p.m. I will have been awake since 5:30 that morning, and I am not coming back to my computer until about 7 o'clock at night. So I'm going to spend most of the Saturday away helping my family out in the family business, so that's kind of where I will be. So unfortunately, it means I won't have the time that I normally do on the weekend, because I would normally get up, normally like 9 o'clock, get videos made and stuff like that for the Saturday and the Sunday, but unfortunately I don't have that luxury this weekend. So I'm recording this on Friday night. I had to go ahead, record, edit, and now put commentary over this video. And as I'm recording this, it's actually 7:45 at night, and of course when I've got to get up early in the morning, I won't be out of bed just too late today. So as I said, there'll only be one upload today. Hopefully you understand. From tomorrow, though, I'm hoping we can go back to double uploads. And tomorrow's videos, guys, are hopefully going to be the Road to Glory career mode and also the Las Palmas career mode. So hopefully that's the way we're going to go, and we'll give the day off for the My Player career mode. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do for tomorrow. So we'll see what happens anyway. We'll play it by ear, I guess, for you guys. So hopefully you still enjoy this video regardless here, as we did have the first game of today's episode up against Alaves here. Now, it's a team in which I haven't really played too much in this series before, but it's good, in the situation we're in right now, we're so far ahead in the league table that honestly results from here on out just do not matter. The only result I'm bothered about is the second game of today's episode, or the second gameplay game of today's episode anyways, which is up against Bayern Munich, actually. It's the first leg, guys, of the Champions League, I think, quarter-final we've taken them on in, of course, our former club. So I'm interested to see how we get on in that one, as we do, in fact, go 1-0 up here with my strike. It was a very, very poor goalkeeping error, in my opinion. First time strike, he should be saving it, but we didn't quite keep hold of it, and we took the lead here. But like I said, all I'm interested in is that Bayern Munich first leg in the quarter-finals. And I'm hoping at the Santiago Bernabeu, we simply do not concede. I would take a 0-0 draw and have the most boring game possible, as long as we don't concede and give away an away goal, because that in many ways can be so tough to do. So if we do give away a goal, then it could be quite difficult going to their ground to try and break them down and score. So we'll see anyways what happens in that one. Of course, if we match results there at the if we do give away an away goal, then I suppose we're taking them on at their ground afterwards. So it's not fully bad for us, but certainly it's not a nice place to be in. I'd rather take, as I say, a 0-0 than a 1-1 at our ground. So we'll see what happens in that one anyways, as Martial goes close there to making it 2-0 for us on the 45th minute of the clock. And I have to say, very surprised that he didn't even hit the target there. This is a guy that's 90-something rated now in this career mode, so in that sense, he should be hitting the target for me 9 times out of 10 there, and so he missed it, and that was one of the 10 that I would say he's entitled to miss there. So can't really complain too much here. 62 minutes on the clock. Fantastic ball whipped in, actually, by my teammate, and I showed you that just to show you how good the cross was there. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite quick enough managing to get on the end of it. And 89th minute now, Alaves searching for an equaliser. Ball's bouncing all over the place in the area here as we eventually clear it. Not too far away, though, because it goes straight back to them here as they go back down the right-hand side and are about to whip in yet another cross here to try and deal with it now, as the cross does come in from, I think, the right back in the end, who whips it into the area eventually, and the header is straight at our goalkeeper, and is simple and easy for him to save. So Keylor Navas, probably one of the more easier saves he's going to have to make in this series. So yeah, we took a 1-0 win to kick the episode off. I got the goal as well. Pretty decent, if I do say so myself. And by the match facts, guys, you can see we had 6 shots, 2 of them on target, to Alaves' 1. So I go back to my original point of the games right now, not really the most entertaining, but provided we get the results, that is all that matters. And it looks like, guys, we are going to secure ourselves a La Liga title in our first season at Real Madrid, which is nothing to be kind of surprised about. I would expect us to be at least up there, certainly challenging. But then when Zinedine came back and did this again, I was a bit shell-shocked, really. Real Madrid manager critical of Wood's performances. Once again, we have been attacked by our manager in the media. So in terms of the relationship we've currently got going on with the manager, I have to say, I'm not too happy with him right now. I feel quite hard done by. I understand him attacking us previously. I understand that kind of thing. But the fact of the matter is, guys, that last game against Alaves there didn't warrant him coming out in the media and attacking me. I scored the winning goal in that game, and it was basically a first-time shot from nothing. So in my opinion, it did not warrant him coming out and attacking us in the media. So I'm a bit disappointed in him there, excuse me, and I'm a bit more disappointed in the fact that he did it the way he did it. So in the end, I sat to sim the next game against Valencia because my fitness was very low and I felt as though I wanted a break from the entirety of that one. As we move into this game, we did actually pick up the victory against Valencia as well, 2-1 against our former club. But I unfortunately, like I said, fitness-wise, it just was not possible for me to play that game and then come here and be on full fitness for this one up against Bayern Munich. So I felt I had to make the sacrifice, not play against my former club, to then go on to play against another former club in Bayern Munich here. So Santiago Bernabeu, of course, like I said, is the first game that we are playing, or the first venue we're playing at, really. So if you can keep them to a 0-0 draw, I will say that's a good result for us. You know, Bayern Munich, we have to say as well, although our time at Bayern wasn't really that great in terms of, you know, our Champions League run, they're certainly a team that have the quality to knock us out, so we can't really take them lightly here. And that was the team we had for today's game. It looks as if, as well, Romelu Lukaku is the man who has replaced us over at the Allianz Arena. So that's quite interesting as well. The big Belgian starts up front for them. It's a very similar formation to what we play as well, a 4-3-3. So I'm interested to see exactly how we get on in today's game. But like I said, provided we do not give too much away and provided we don't give them an easy chance, I'll be pretty happy with that one. So we'll see what happens in this one, as we did get off these quarterfinals of the Champions League up and running. And it took right until the second half for anything to happen. 85th minute of the game. So late in it. And my fears kind of came true when this happened, guys. Ball comes in to Romelu Lukaku. Very much like the Alaves keeper in the first game, our keeper gets a strong hand to this one, and he cannot keep the ball out. So we do concede. We have conceded that away goal. And it came at the hands of the man who's replaced us at the Allianz. So I'm quite annoyed, really, to be honest with you, because we didn't ever really get going in this game. And I tried to create something straight off the bat here just by running it, and this is basically what I had to try and do. At this stage, my manager, I guess our manager, ended up whipping it up to all-out attack for us to try and get something on the board. But I mean, you can see, like, I'm trying so hard to create something in this last minute of the game. I asked for the ball to be played back here. It eventually comes through. I get past one tackle there, take the strike on. It was blocked by my Bayern Munich man. So we get ourselves a corner. And honestly, I was not expecting to get a goal at all in this one here. As the corner's whipped in, nobody gets up to rise highest here. Courtois is up for it. It looked as if they were going to clear it and grab themselves a second possibly, and that could have been the worst ending to this one here. But thankfully, the referee, you'll see in a moment, ends the game before they can play the ball up. So we take a 1-0 deficit, guys, into the second leg against them at the Allianz Arena. Not an easy place to go, of course, my former stomping grounds, but I showed you the match facts there. There were 4 shots in the entire match. 2 of them going to Bayern, 2 of them going to us. One of them, of course, was on target, hit by a man, went out for a corner, which you just saw there. So, in terms of that one, not too happy with the way that game panned out. Barcelona beating PSG in their first game 2-1 in the first leg there. So, the other Spanish league team in the competition are doing pretty well for themselves. But us, we have a lot to improve on, and it's basically make or break once we go over to the Allianz. I do not want to get knocked out of the Champions League at the quarterfinal stage. I'm sick and tired of getting knocked out before we even reach a semi-final, before we even reach the final. It's just something that's getting on my nerves now, because I really want to win the Champions League. And I felt as though this Real Madrid team is the best team I'm going to have, the best chance I'm going to have at winning that Champions League. So the fact they were 1-0 down to Bayern Munich, our former club, who got knocked out and weren't really that great in the competition, does not spell good for us. So I'm considering, kind of thinking to myself, maybe I have to just go all guns blazing in that second leg, just throw, you know, all caution to the wind, stop passing to my teammates, letting them make their mistakes, and I just try my best to get us back on level terms. Even a goal will do. So if we can get ourselves over to the Allianz, grab ourselves a goal, I'll be in a good standing in terms of that last kind of 60 or so minutes if we can get it early on. So I'm hoping we can get a result in Allianz, but it's not going to be easy, and that's the most important thing to realise, guys. So I'm a bit disappointed with the way that went, but we do have the second leg to redeem ourselves if need be. So hopefully we can overturn that. But we'll see what happens in the next episode of this one, because it will be the next episode that we do play that second leg here, as we end today's episode off with a game against Celta Vigo. Of course, still top in the table by a hefty margin at the moment, so victory would only take us one step closer to securing that league title. And I felt as though we were going to get it here. So 38 minutes on the clock. Once we did get ourselves the first chance of the game, ball was played into me here. I stopped the ball dead, go inside, left-footed strike, curling towards a goal. You've seen me do this on numerous occasions so far, curling one into the goal. Normally, it's curled top bins, but unfortunately on this occasion, it was curled kind of middle bins. But you're going to see, again, keeper gets a hand to this. So all 3 goals so far in today's episode, the keepers have got touches on them and haven't been able to keep them out. So maybe the episode in terms of that one, if the keepers were on form, none of the goals would have gone in. So, you know, you can say that, but at the same time, it's had a little bit too much for the keeper to handle there. He tried to get it, and it was his fingertips. He pushed it onto the post, and it ended up in the back of the net. So 41 minutes on the clock. We led by a goal to 0. And then it got even better for us. 59 minutes on the clock. Created another chance here coming at my disposal. Striking one goalwards. I did not aim for that corner. I tried to go across the keeper, but for some reason it hit it near post. Keeper makes a good stop. And then into the 74th minute we go as we get another chance on the board for us. Flicked it through. There you go. Volley it in. 2-0 up. So we got a second goal here as well. And I was hoping that was going to kind of change the manager's opinion of me in this next couple of weeks. Because honestly, it's not nice, you know. Having a situation where we're currently in, you know, scoring the goals that I am scoring, almost a goal a game at the moment, to be attacked in the media by your manager, I feel that's quite hard done. So, in my opinion, we need the backing of our manager to succeed. And if he doesn't have faith in me, then you know what? I may have to believe Real Madrid. So, we'll see anyways if this does change his opinion of us. 2 goals in the game against Celta Vigo moves us 1 step closer to securing that La Liga title. But it's overshadowed by that defeat to Bayern Munich, so we need to improve. We have to get a win over at the Allianz in the next episode, and I cannot wait to show you. Oh, by the way, guys, I actually bumped that to professional for that last game there, so maybe that's why we got 2 goals. But still, you know, again, it had more chances for us to feast our eyes upon on that one. So, anyways, guys, that's going to be it from me. Hopefully you understand at the moment as well with the fact there may not be a double upload today or tomorrow. I'm hoping, like I said, to get one out tomorrow. It depends on if I have to cover on Sunday as well. So we'll see what happens anyways. Other than that, that's it from me, and I will see you all with another video from tomorrow, definitely at 4 PM. It may be a double upload. We'll have to wait and see. So, yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow, guys. Hopefully you had a good weekend, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another video. Adios!